Hey besties! I'm in line at Starbucks, but I thought I would start this quick little vlog. So I'm sitting in line at Starbucks. I just needed to get out of the house today. I've been out the house since Saturday, so I just felt like I needed to get out. My skin is really going through it right now. I don't know why. Honestly, it's probably from tanning outside, so like having on sunscreen and then being sweaty and just dirt, and I don't know, that's probably why. But I also been picking at it, which I need to stop doing. I'm so bad about picking. I wanted to try something new today, but I think I'm just gonna go with one of my classics because that just sounds good.
Welcome to Starbucks. Who is served for you?
Hi, can I do a venti iced chai with a double shot of espresso? And that'll be it.
Okay, let's see up here.
Thank you. You guys, I'm growing up. I'm trying to do less sugar. I've said this before, but I always just fall back on it and eat sugar. But I'm really trying. So I know they sweeten the chai already, but I normally would get the cold foam on top, which is like super sweetened, so I skipped it this time. It's also gonna be cheaper because this drink is normally about $8.20, I believe, when I order it with the foam. So life has just felt weird recently because, as most of you know, like I quit my job with no plan of going back to a normal job. I mean, like majority of people, like they quit a job because they have another one lined up or like they're gonna look for another job. That is not what I did. I feel like I kind of just left this out of the vlog. I didn't really talk about it much. Like I mentioned it, but it wasn't like a conversation. But yeah, I quit my job to strictly just focus on the things that I love, which YouTube is one of them, Instagram, TikTok. I really do want to be, I hate how cliche this sounds, but I want to be like an influencer and do all of that kind of like online stuff on like apps and stuff because I think it's really fun. I get to be myself. I get to like share my ideas and my life, and that's just something I'm really into. And I felt like I didn't have enough time to focus on it while I was working. And not only that, but working just always just put me in a sour mood, and that is not the way that I want to live ever. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna just quit my job and focus on the things that I love and see what happens from there. So that's what I've been doing. But at the same time, like life feels weird because it's almost like I have no direction to like be in. Like I do whatever I want to do like every single day. Of course there's limitations, like I don't have an income now. Yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. I feel weird, but I just need to get out of the house, and I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
Thanks. I just pulled into the Sprouts parking lot. I'm gonna pick up a couple of things, have my bags. But I guess I'm just using this vlog as kind of like a catch-up chat with you guys. I feel like I'm learning so much about myself, span of my life, like being in my early to almost mid 20s now. I'm freaking 23, I'll be 24 this year, that's crazy. But I feel like I'm learning so much about myself as a person and like in relation to other people. I've learned very loud and clear, I do not want to do the normal things in life. I want to do whatever I can to stray away from that, I guess, which is another big factor of me wanting to follow doing social media and creating and things like that instead of following like a normal job. And I know that influencing is kind of coming a normal job now. Did I just say kind of coming instead of becoming a normal job now? So it's a lot more accepted and common, but it's still not like the norm. But I've also come to realize that I'm very wishy-washy, I'm very back and forth, I'm very motivated towards my passions, and I'm a motivated person, and then the next day I'm like, I don't care about anything, I don't want to do anything, I want to sit around, I want to eat junk food, and I just feel like I'm all over the place as a person, and I'm learning and I'm trying to figure myself out and figure out what works best for me and my lifestyle. So basically step one was quitting my job and having that time to focus on me. There's something I feel like we don't stop and realize what is going on in our everyday lives because we're always just going. But if you think about it, like you have passions, You need to worry about your health. You need to worry about relaxing and spending time for you, spending time with people that you love, and making sure that you take time out of your day for them. And I just feel like there are so many more important things in this world than getting a good paycheck. Obviously, I still want a good paycheck, and that is something in my private life that is being worked out, but there's just things that are more important to me, and maybe that's not the same for you, but for me personally, I think that happiness and fun and loving relationships and all of that is more important than a job, and so I'm going to prioritize those things and hopefully turn my passions into my job. With that being said, that's the journey that I'm on. But I wanted to also talk about how I'm so wishy-washy in my physical appearance and the way that I feel about myself in my body. There will be days where I'm so confident and I love myself and I'm proud of where I am and how I look, and then there's days where I feel like a garbage can and I don't want to be seen in public. I don't want to post anything anywhere. I just feel like just keeping to myself. Today's one of those days and I'm fighting through it. Like, my acne is so bad. My lips are so dry and cracked. They were bleeding this morning. I don't have nails anymore. I haven't washed my hair. I just feel gross and I don't feel like I'm myself. I feel like I'm gaining weight. I feel like I'm not as healthy as I could be. It's bringing myself down, and then I think and I'm like, well, I was so happy when my hair was long and I was skinnier, and then I'm like, what can I do to get back to that place? Like, what can I do to be skinnier again? And then I try a million different diet options. I just like eventually just give up because I'm like, it's not working. I'm sick of it. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. And then I'm sad about my appearance again, and it's just like a never-ending cycle. So today's new diet plan, I think I'm gonna try to go back to being majority vegetarian. I'm not just gonna completely stray away from meat and say heck no, but I'm gonna do my best to make majority of my meals with no meat, because looking back on old pictures, I noticed that the time frame where we were struggling with money so much that we quit buying meat because it's expensive is when I looked really nice and I liked the way that my skin looked and I liked the way that my body looked, and everything seemed to just look better physically overall, and I really liked the way that I looked in that time period of my life. So I'm thinking about going back to little to no meat, and then also little to no gluten, dairy, or soy. Soy I try to stay away from anyways because I am allergic, but I've been so lenient about it recently and it's so bad. I think that's what's making my skin break out. It's making me bloated. Gluten and dairy are not great for me either, so I kind of want to cut those out as well. So I'm slowly working up to that, and with all that being said, just to tell you, that's why I'm at Sprouts, so I can buy some fruits and vegetables. My head is just everywhere and I feel like I needed someone to talk to, and you guys on my YouTube channel are like so easy to talk to. It's different to talk to a camera, be able to edit it and then post it and have people respond, versus just talking to someone face to face, because you get to like rethink your thoughts, make sure it's something you want to say. You can edit what you actually end up saying, and maybe that's dangerous, but I like it, and it's kind of like therapy to me because I can say things that I don't actually want on the internet, and then when I'm editing I can just take it out. I just feel like I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm being really out there with you guys right now. You're really seeing the insides to my brain and my thoughts and just how I am recently. Anyways, this chai is so good. I will say it's 10 times better with the cold foam on top, because duh, it's vanilla sweetened cold foam. Like, it's so good, but it's really not like a necessity. It's still so good without it, and I feel like this is gonna give me the energy and the confidence I need to get my shopping done and get a video edited for you guys. I don't know, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop. I'm so sorry if you had to hear all of this, but I also love you if you sat here and listened. I feel like we're friends. Like, we're friends, right? I wish we could just like send videos to each other back and forth. And that's why I love Instagram and why I love TikTok, because I feel like it's more interactive. I feel like comments and sending people stuff is like more interactive than just a YouTube video, because I post this big long thing that I've worked on and spent time on and edited, and then you can just like leave a comment. And you know what I mean? It's not as like, but then I also get to say a lot more to you and like be myself and be deep. There's ups and downs to each, but follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I love talking to you guys over there, and those are my fun platforms. But I'm gonna go in now. I truly look like a hot mess express today. I don't even know. I'm gonna show you guys what I got real quick. Before I show you everything, I do have to say the one thing I was most excited about and the main reason I went out was for grapes. All the grapes at Sprouts did not look good, so I didn't buy any. It's also cotton candy grape season. They don't carry them there. I'm sad. First up, we've got Dave's Killer Bread hamburger buns. Shout out to Dave's Killer for making all of my bread dreams come true. I got 2 packages of blueberries, this ginormous bag of Brussels sprouts. I think they marketed this as like a 1-pound bag. This feels like 3. Mushroomies, a big dino kale, my true love. I got me some apples, Honey Crisp, the best apples on the planet. And last but not least, I got some yellow peaches. Well, you guys, that's it for me today, I think. A quick little vlog. We caught up, we chatted, we got food, prepped it. I feel good and reset and refreshed. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking with me and keeping up. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and go follow me on Instagram so we can stay connected even further. Love you guys. Bye.